Good afternoon. Look, I had to pop on here and just encourage you today that you're not only going to have a big win, you're going to have a God win. And it reminded me of the story about the master in the service and how the master left his property with his servants, and he entrusted one with 5 talents, and he entrusted the second with 2 talents, and then he entrusted the other hardworking servant with 1 talent. And so when the master came back and he asked the one with 5 talents, what did he do? He said, Master, I have double the talent. So he had 10 talents. And the master said, come on, my servant. Well done, my good and faithful servant. You may enter with me and have joy. Then so the second servant, he asked him, what did you do with your talents? And he said, I gave you 2. What did you do with your 2 talents? And he said, Master, now I have double my talents. And he had 4. And the master said, come on, my servant, my well done and faithful servant. You may enter in and have joy. And then so he got to the last servant, and he asked him, what did you do with your talent that I entrusted with you? And he said, well, Master, I went and dug a hole, and I put it down in a hole, but I will go back and get it and give it to you. And the master said, he basically shooed him away because he did nothing with his talent. He buried his talent. How many of you are burying what God has placed in you, that greatness? No longer will you walk in fear. We are canceling out the spirit of fear today, and we are walking into our promises. We are walking in the authority that God has given us. God has created you to be great. So be relentless, be fearless, because God created you to be fearless. You shall not walk in the spirit of fear. You shall not walk in defeat, because you are chosen by God. And God wants you to use your God-given talent for your next major big move. And in this major big move that's going to happen in your life, it's not only going to be a big move, it's going to be a God move. Because God has given you talents. So what are you doing with your talents? You want him to welcome you in and say, well done, my faithful servant. You may enter in with joy. So I hope that this bless you today, that you will get moving, get up, get dressed, and get busy doing what God told you to do. No more procrastinating. I love you. Blessings and miracles until then. Stay encouraged and go read Matthew the 25th chapter.